Morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Mark Campbell, as you know, and I am your host. I am going to do a quick video today on I was listening to Super Scoreboard yesterday, and a guy called in to speak to Roger Hannah, and the video that we will be doing today is based on that hack piece in the Sun. Just want to talk a wee bit about it. Want to get into it a wee bit more and understand why Celtic aren't doing anything about it. So, listen, thank you for all the new subscribers. Really appreciate that. Listen, I keep saying it. We've still got 80% of people watching our videos, and that's sometimes in the thousands of people that don't click that like button. So just get it done. Just click the button. You can catch us whenever you feel like it, or you can ignore us whenever you feel like it. We have got, again, I'm gonna do this every time we do the video. We've got a wee poster that we're giving away. That is the Billy McNeil poster. It's actually a belter. It's really nice. I can't hold it up properly. So it's got McNeil number 5 with signature on the strip. You've got him lifting up the European Cup. You've got him on a tackle. You've got the Lions as a picture. You've got his career at Celtic, how many goals, how many league titles, how many Scottish Cups and stuff. We're giving that away free. And we give that away free we give something away free to everybody every month. So all you need to do is comment your full name. So if you can comment your full name, we will get that. It's no paper, it's a nice wee poster to get in your wall, whether you put it up yourself or you give that to your kid, your grandkid, whoever, it doesn't really matter, but it's something for free. Okay, also, listen, get subscribing, like I said, just click that button and help us grow the channel. So let's stop the nonsense and get into the video. Okay, let us get into it then. So the purpose of the video is to try and discuss what's really going on between Brendan Rodgers and the Celtic board. We discussed in the opening why I want to do this video, right? It is to talk about what's been happening with the board member coming out in the Sun, trashing Brendan Rodgers. And it's got a lot of people talking, and something came up yesterday, which is why I want to talk about it. On Super Scoreboard, a guy was on talking to Roger Hannah. Roger Hannah is where this statement or piece came out from. So Roger Hannah's the guy that was told this information, and Roger Hannah will not reveal his source. The question I've got is, what is the tension like now between Brendan Rodgers and the board? Because it seems at this minute in time that it is getting a wee bit swept up. I want to dive into the Sun's article a wee bit. That's what kicked everything off. How Rodgers and the club have responded, because we've had a response from both of them on it now, right? And nobody's really talking about it, which is annoying me. So what the Celtic fan collective are saying, and most importantly, what it means for us as supporters. So get yourself a cup of tea, depending on what time of day it is, something a wee bit stronger, and let's look into this headline a wee bit more and see what we've got, right? So it's all about Celtic, the Celtic board v Brendan Rodgers at this point. What is the truth behind it? So let's rewind back to September. The journalist Roger Hannah from The Sun, he publishes that story, and it suggested that people within Celtic were unhappy with Brendan Rodgers, right? That's what that basically said. So the claims were that there was a disagreement behind the scenes, about spending, about control, maybe even about Rodgers' public comments, and also that he was trying to angle a way out of the club, right? That's basically what it came down to. Brendan was trying to work his ticket out of Celtic. Now, you don't need to be an insider to know Rodgers is very demanding. He is a very demanding manager, but that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing. We want our managers to be demanding of the board, and we want them to have standards. Is something that I always think about with Brendan Rodgers. He has very high standards, and that is what we want. So we want these high standards, and he pushes for improvement all the time. And that is, again, a thing that every club should strive for. So he doesn't just play the quiet game when he feels the club can do better, which, again, is the right thing for me to do. So if you fast forward a few weeks, he's then asked about the article, and he says the matter is done. That surprised me. Closed, end of. Then Michael Nicholson, Celtic's chief executive, he uses almost the same words to let the fans know in a meeting that yeah, the actual situation is done, which I find confusing. I find confusing because it blew up, as we know. Brendan Rodgers called the person a coward. He was asked by Celtic fan media, should there be investigation and the person be removed from the position, and Brendan Rodgers said yes. And now all of a sudden it's done. So to me the question becomes, is it really over? Or is it just been swept under the carpet? We've seen these kind of things happen before. Look, Brendan's maybe had been spoken to behind the scenes, and it's now done. So what do you think? Did Celtic just bury the story, or was it genuinely resolved behind closed doors? If it was genuinely resolved behind closed doors, maybe Celtic don't want us to know about it. Maybe the person who has done it has owned up to it, and I don't know. But what do you think that is actually going on? Okay, so thinking about Roger Hanna's point, right, and his defence on Sportscene, he was questioned about it by you see it on YouTube. If you go on YouTube, you'll find a wee clip. If you don't watch Sportscene, question, what the hell? You know what I'm talking about. I've totally lost my train of thought. But when he was questioned about it, he doubled down on it, and he said that he stands by the story and he believes the source. He's not going to reveal who that is, and he says that on the clip, Super Scoreboard. That's what I was trying to get out a couple of seconds ago. Super Scoreboard. And to be fair, that's kind of how journalism works. If he reveals his source, then he doesn't get any more material from them. He also made a point, though, that situations evolve, which they do. That was raised in early September. What might have been true in early September might not be true in October. And again, yeah, that's fine. So maybe internal conversations have happened. Maybe tensions have cooled. I think there would need to be some real big apologies if that's the case from what we've seen from Brendan Rodgers. But at the time of writing that story, Roger Hanna was confident it reflected the truth. Here's what's interesting though, Brendan Rodgers didn't call the Sun out publicly. For me, didn't deny in strong terms, didn't ask for a retraction. He just said the matter was closed. I'm confused by that. I'm confused by the fact that he's now just saying that it's over and done with. So it just leaves a strange space for me. If the story was nonsense, which we know it wasn't, right? Because Roger Hanna has come out and he's not an idiot, that man. He's not going to say that it's definitely true. Why would you not continue to come out swinging like you did when you were questioned in your interview? Somebody has to be held accountable, and as far as I can see, nobody has been held accountable. Maybe there's been some kind of peacemaking behind the scenes. So I believe the journalist. Do you? Do you believe Roger Hanna that this is true? And if so, why have we not seen anything being done about it? I know that we don't know if it was Peter Law. Peter Law was the guy that has been pinned with it, so to speak. Nobody can prove it, so it's just hearsay. But Pierre Law's the guy that has been pinned with making those comments. Okay, so let's talk about the fans' reaction to the fact that it's an enclosed investigation. So this is where we come in, right? The Celtic Fans Collective, a group that represents Celtic voices, had a meeting with the club's officials. In their notes, they said that Michael Nicholson was asked about the story, and he used the exact same words as Brendan Rodgers. The matter's closed. So it seems to be that the club and Brendan are pulled together and pulled rank in this, and there's nothing going to come out about this anymore. I think we should still probe on it, and we should still be understanding what's happened, because there is a rat in the club. There is somebody who should not be in that position, just for doing that. In my opinion, just for doing that. There wasn't any real investigation. The fans know that, and apparently people are asking in the board, was it you? Was it you? Was it you? Was it you? What kind of investigation is that? It's like a playground. It wasn't me. No, it wasn't me. If you're not going to admit it anyway, right? You'd need to get caught out with something like this. So I don't get it. So no official probe was done. No accountability. There's no transparency. It is just done, as far as I can see. That's not gone down well with me, if I'm honest with you, and hopefully it's not gone down well with the rest of the supporters. We want to know how something like this can be leaked first from inside the club, who done it, and if that is the case, then they should be dismissed. They should be out of a job, because that's not on. Should Celtic have had an investigation into this properly is probably a question that it's probably not even a question. It's just Celtic should have had an investigation into this, a proper investigation, and something should be done about it. And I think they're just trying to avoid the drama. If it was Peter Law, how the hell he's got out of this one with Brendan, I don't know. Maybe Brendan is leaving and he just can't be bothered anymore. I was going to swear there again, but I'm trying not to swear anymore. Maybe he just can't be bothered with the whole drama, but I think people should be still poking and probing with this one and trying to get to the bottom of it. Okay, if we zoom out a bit, what does it actually mean, and what does it tell us where we are as a club right now? Rodgers obviously came back for his second spell, and we know the end of the first one wasn't exactly smooth. There was big trust issues between the fans and Brendan Rodgers. Obviously big trust issues with Brendan and the board now. We actually see that. We can all see that, right? So there's difference in ambitions. We can still see that right now. Difference in vision, and this story just makes things worse for me. It just appears, it hits a nerve, and it's not great. So if it's true, someone within Celtic is willing to undermine the manager, they're willing to come out and be sleek it enough to actually do that, and that's dangerous for me. If it's false, I can't see it being false. I can't see Roger Hanna sticking by that. But it would be really good to know who the source was, because if the source wasn't Peter Law, has it been made up? Was it somebody that was just in there? We know it was made up, or we believe it was made up. Is it there just to cause animosity between the fans and Brendan Rodgers, to try and get the fans offside of Brendan? Either way, it exposes a gap for me between what's actually happening, what we get told, and that's not great. I don't think Rodgers has the backing of the board. What do you think? I don't think he's got the backing of many of them. I think his time is up, and we will see him leave at the end of the season. I think Celtic are out there looking for a new manager already. So this one's for you then. Do you think this whole thing has been blown out of proportion with a quick sweep under the carpet? Was Brendan a wee bit hasty in what he was saying about the person being a coward, about the person losing their job? Or has the club actually handled the situation well now to just get it out the way? Sweep is what I'm thinking, right? But I'll leave it up to you. Frustrates me, right, that this kind of thing happens and then it just gets swept under the carpet. It's not something that we want to be seeing at Celtic. Okay, so I believe Roger Hanna. Up to yourself whether you believe him or not. I believe Brendan. And was really frustrated. I don't understand why he's just willing to sweep that under the carpet. One final thing from me before we go. I made a video the other day about not buying merchandise. I stand by it, and I'm going to continue to talk about it. Right, so there should be no buying of Celtic Adidas merchandise. Let's keep the noise in the stands and let's silence the tills. Gabby boy, I'm going to use this one over and over again. So let's keep the noise in the stands and let's silence these tills until the Celtic board take stock and listen. So that's it for me. Please subscribe to the channel and share the video out, please, so that we can get Celtic fans like yourself having a discussion, and I'll reply to as many comments as I possibly can. I hope you all have a lovely day, and hail hail.